Hey all, welcome back to the channel. We got another installment of the monthly favorites series. Got about 4 things that I want to highlight, so let's get that intro going and we'll get started. You like that intro? It's pretty sweet, huh? Shout out to intromaker.com. Not a paid advertisement or anything, just shouting them out that, they have a pretty cool intro with their site. First thing that I want to highlight over the past month was something that I sneaked in before the end of the month, but once I got it, I had to include it in this series, is the Apple iPhone 13 Pro Max.
I think the thing the most that I like with the new iPhone 13 Pro Max is that the display is a lot better compared to the 11 Pro Max that I previously had. Just the refresh rate on the screen and how it's brighter and just moves a lot smoother is the biggest thing that I've seen is a noticeable difference. That's a great difference. Battery life. So far, I've gone charging my phone every 2 days, and even those kind of numbers is something that I didn't put up when I first got my 11 Pro Max. The battery on this phone is amazing.
The next thing I want to highlight is the GoPro Hero 7 in the silver colorway. Now, not the latest model of GoPro, however, I was able to go on a couple of bike rides this past month here in Western New York, and being able to bring a GoPro with me and be able to record while on my ride is pretty special. Being able to bring the GoPro with me on my bike rides is pretty cool. Living in Niagara Falls, being able to ride to Niagara Falls and the surrounding trails around it is pretty great. It's a very, very scenic route. So being able to document it, by not using my phone and holding my phone the entire time, bringing the GoPro and being able to record is pretty cool. I got some footage on my couple of rides here on the GoPro from the one ride that I brought with me in February. I'll show a little bit of that here in the video for you. Another thing I want to highlight that I've been diving into a lot is Final Cut Pro. Now that's what I use to edit these videos that I'm making on YouTube, but I'm also is something that I need to know given that I'm a media teacher at the local high school here, so being able to learn Final Cut is something that I need to know not only for myself so I can edit and create content, but also I will be teaching students how to use, so being able to use Final Cut is pretty cool, and just diving in and creating with it already over the past month has been pretty cool. I was able to make a couple of title sequences for the morning show that we have at the local high school, so I made one based off of Stranger Things and Better Call Saul. I'll include a little bit of what they look like in the video. And the last thing that I want to highlight is something that I've had, but with a couple of bike rides I was able to sneak in this past month of February. You know, given this time of year, I'm lucky to be able to get a few rides in. I love cycling. It's a hobby I picked up in the summer of 2020 amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, and what a hobby to pick up. I thoroughly enjoy cycling. It's not only great for, you know, for the physical benefits, but also for me there's a lot of mental benefit as well. It's definitely something where whenever I go on my rides, it just improves my mood. I'm happier. It's just great to see. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, being able to live here in Niagara Falls, being able to ride all year round essentially, if, you know, the roads are plowed in this area in the wintertime, but being able to ride throughout spring, summer, and the fall, it's a very, very scenic area. So being able to experience the change in seasons and seeing all of that is just beautiful. Being around Niagara Falls, being around the river, being around the gorge trails over here, it's just a beautiful, beautiful area to ride around, and my bike is and being able to ride in this area is wonderful. And just being able to ride in general is something that I've thoroughly enjoyed and I want to do more of. Hopefully in the coming weeks, months, I can, you know, I can transition into being someone that commutes by bike in the area, because everything that's around me is within a 10-mile radius.